happy Swatchfest day! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to sit and relax and talk about random nail polishes, talk about our weeks, just have some chill time. I hope you have a little project you want to accomplish during this video, because unlike in my other videos where I keep things really business-like and keep things going and I try not to chat too much, I save all my chatting for Saturdays. So we're going to be here for somewhere between half an hour and 40 minutes. Let's just get real. This is probably the first video that I have made in a while when I've woken up in the morning and got my filming done really early in the morning. I had to sacrifice my workout time slot this morning for getting ready to film this video, but I just had so much to do today that I just wanted to go ahead and get filming done in the morning, and I'm actually really liking it. So anyway, you guys, happy Saturday. I hope you're having a fun day. I hope you have some fun stuff going on this weekend, and I just hope you're in happy spirits. So if you're new to my channel, Swatchfest, we're going to look at 10 random polishes that I just have over here in a swatch bin that don't belong to a particular collection that I want to review for you guys. I usually like to go in rainbow order and show a little something for everybody. You know, not every color is my favorite, but I like to show, you know, all the colors, just, you know, in case I show something that's in a color range that you really like, that you don't feel like you see very much on my channel, because I love purple. You guys know I'm always talking about the purple, but I realize there are lots of other colors out there. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This red one, oh, this red is really good. And you guys know I've been really into reds. Last week my A+ polish was a red. This one, again, from Essie with the reds. I picked this up at Marshall's again, of course, my favorite place. And this is this glistening, it's like a very deep red base with glistening ruby micro glitters, and it's called Toggle to the Top, and it's just really gorgeous. I liked it at 2 coats. I guess this one could have halfway fit into my glitter spot and my red spot, but this is really stunning, and I know not all Marshalls carry the same things, but I have heard from you guys across the country that sometimes you will find the exact same thing that I just found in a Marshalls. So best of luck to finding this. If you're into it, let's go ahead and swatch it. So our pink today is from the brand Seche, and you can find this at Sally Beauty. They're all being clearanced now, but you can still find them in the clearance section. They've been clearanced, oh my goodness, it's over half a year. Is it almost coming up on a year? Feels like a really long time. This one is called Gifted, and it's just a pretty, you know, basic kind of magenta pink, and it's nice. It's great at 2 coats. I really like this at the clearance price point, to be honest with you. These ones didn't impress me a ton and their regular price point, I think they were near $10. And so, you know, I was just kind of like, oh, you know, that's just okay, but do I want to spend that much on just kind of more basic polish? And then they all got clearance, and I was like, okay, let's try some of these. So yeah, I did like this. This is called Gifted. Let's swatch it. So let's talk makeup really quick. On my face for foundation, I have this Revlon Photo Ready. I look like I'm about 2/3 of the way down in my bottle, so it's probably time to get a new one. I really do like this foundation though, and I use it a lot. This is in the shade Ivory. On my eyes today for this like chocolatey brown smoky eye, I started with the Rimmel Scandal Eyes eyeshadow stick in the shade Bad Girl Bronze, and I just put that on my eyelid just to below my crease. And then I took the Shade and Light eye palette and I took this brown on the left. Let's see, it's called Sytry? Ooh, I don't know. S-Y-T-R-Y. This one down here, and just put that everywhere all the way up into the crease and just smoked it out. It's also under my eye. And then just really, really easy smoky eye. And then on my lips, I have this Wet n Wild Liquid Lippy from the Mermaid collection. And I picked up a few liquid lips from that collection. I think that's all I picked up. Hi, Joy. She's just chilling in with me now. Anyway, this one is really beautiful. It's like this kind of berry bronze kind of shade, and it's called Harbor a Crush. And that's what that is there. It's a little bit patchy, I have to admit, but it's fun. So next we have orange and yellow, and my orange is a throwback. This one is actually, well, this is China Glaze Breakin, and this is an older polish. And I have this in my stash, and I also was sent this by Stacy. Thanks, Stacy. She's trying to help me out in the orange department. But this is a throwback because I have reviewed it for you earlier. So I'm actually probably going to put this in a giveaway because this is my second of this polish. I do really like it. It's a yellowy orange with beautiful gold yellow shimmer, and it's really, really lovely. There's polishes very similar to this in the Simple Colors Halloween collection and the Pure Ice Halloween collection. I like the Pure Ice one better. It's actually really good if you want to go pick up that $2 polish at Walmart. That video will be coming up for me soon. I'm going to review all 5 of those new Pure Ice Halloween polishes. But anyway, this is really good. So let's see how bright it swatches. Okay, for yellow today we have a Studio M polish, and this is a matte polish, and this has that same formula as that really, really bright orange that I shared with you guys a couple weeks back. It's just like intense, intense, bright neon. This is called Bus Buddy, and this is just super bright, just like that orange. I like the orange a little bit better than this one, even though it kind of has the same issue where it's a little bit streaky. Even at 3 coats, I couldn't get this 100% streak free. I love that it's intensely matte though, like so matte, powdery matte, and really, really bright. But because I couldn't really get it streak free at 3 coats, I was like, shoot, I don't know about this. So I'm kind of lukewarm with this. I wish it had just been a little bit better in formula, but it's such a cool shade. So you guys have been asking me to see the kids lately. Well, since Joy's here, she's gonna give you her little scowl face because that's what she does sometimes. And I thought it was actually perfect that she was here filming with me today because this is actually Joy's 2nd birthday. She turned 2 today. We are gonna be celebrating next Friday when Grandma and Grandpa are here. You like that lip gloss, huh? She loves her some lip gloss. Anyway, so she's turning 2 today. She's my big baby now. She's definitely going through the terrible twos, you guys. This girl knows what she wants, and if she doesn't get it, she's kind of crazy. You look hilarious, Joy. She's like, I don't like that you can see me like that right now. I told you it was early in the morning. She still has her jammy onesies on. So anyway, happy birthday to Joy, and we, a friend gifted us their like infant-sized bouncy castle. So we're gonna set that up on her birthday, and we're gonna have Trolls cupcakes. This girl is just still obsessed with the movie Trolls, and they're gonna be really cute. My friend who has a local bakery is gonna make some troll cupcakes for her, and so yeah, happy birthday to Joy. And Joy, do you want to say hi to everybody? Hi.
Hi.
She still has remnants of eating Cheetos on her hands. So anyway, we're gonna go clean her up now. But for all of you asking to see Joy in a Swatchfest, here she is. And it's her birthday today, so she gets whatever she wants. Just kidding. I can't be like this with this. I can't be like that with this one because she just takes it too far. So, yep. Okay, Joy, say bye.
Bye.
Say thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, she said you're welcome after we said thank you. Yeah. Not on me, no! I'm telling you guys, I got the craziest one on the end. I think that's what happens naturally, so that you're like, oh yeah, this is why I'm stopping. This is why we're all done. Our family is complete now. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. We have green and blue next. This green is another throwback. This is from L'Oreal. We haven't talked about L'Oreal in forever. I stopped shopping at CVS really because I never find anything good there, and I feel like, well, no, let me take that back. I did used to find CVS collections or L'Oreal collections at Rite Aid, but I just haven't seen any new collections from them lately, but I have always been a fan. Anyway, this is Safari Chic. This is an older polish. I don't remember how long ago this throwback is from, but I really like this shade. It's just a beautiful, very light, dusty, kind of army green, and it's just gorgeous. I love it, and it also has some very fine shimmer in it. So I'm going to be showing you 2 coats of Safari Chic, and I have held on to this puppy for a long time because I do really like it. I just forget about it because I have it put away. This happens when you have too much nail polish, but I like to remember to open old drawers up and look through things and be like, oh yeah, I really like that polish. So this is Safari Chic. Let's swatch it. I can tell that my liquid lip from Wet n Wild is breaking down just a little bit on the insides of my lips, but we shall proceed. So this next one is from Avon, and it's just this beautiful lustery light blue, and it's called Lagoon. And this one's okay. It doesn't get super opaque at 2 coats. You got to kind of go for that third, but it's a really pretty lustery shade. I wish it maybe had just had a little bit better opacity, but you know, they can't all be absolute winners. I did think this was okay, but this is not like a must-have for me. Like, you don't have to go out and get this right now. So let's go ahead and see how it swatches. So right now, why don't I go ahead and tell you guys what's coming up for you next week. I'm actually expecting the OPI holiday collection. I think it's called XOXO, OPI, like Hugs and Kisses from OPI, I think is what it's called. I should be receiving that on Monday or Tuesday from polishedpick.com, which, as you know, is one of my favorite places to shop for OPI because they're definitely on the lower end of where you can get them online, if not the lowest. I think I've also spotted them for a pretty similar price at Trans Design and maybe Skyline Beauty, but Skyline Beauty, I don't know. They take like forever to ship to you. So that's kind of my issue with Skyline Beauty, but you know, you can choose where it is you want to shop from, but I've always had really good experiences with the polishedpick.com. So anyway, we're going to be looking at that this next week, and then I have Halloween collections to share with you from Pure Ice and Simple Colors. We also have a Simple Shine collection. It's called Fall and Shine. We have the Coloristic Carol Breast Cancer Awareness Duo to look at. Those of you who love pink, this is a really great reason to buy some more pink polish. They are stunning. We still have the Essie Fall collection to look at and the Bohemian collection from Julie G. You guys, I'm trying to catch up. But just so that you know, I have all of these videos in line waiting for you. I just have to get them all swatched and edited. So lots of fun things coming up for you guys this week, and that will probably spill into next week. And so cross your fingers for me, I can get lots of editing done this week. But yeah, so much fun stuff to share with you guys. So my purple polish today is really fun for me because it is a Moonshine Mani polish, and it's my first experience basically making a polish for a different website other than my own. So if you guys remember last month, I was talking about a special Coloristic Carol polish that you could get from a website called The Polish Pickup. And there's a Facebook group that you definitely should join if you're going to shop this website, because on that group you can like nominate themes for the next month. You can vote on the themes. You can see what all the different brands who are participating. I think there's like, oh my goodness, there might be close to like 40 brands this time or something. Maybe there's more. There's so many brands there, so you can get exposure to new brands, try things from your favorite existing brands. And so this is my first time participating, and I'm so excited for it. So the October theme, which was voted on back in like August, is Monsters and Mythical Creatures. So I was just really trying to think of what inspiration I wanted to use for this, and I was looking online at different pictures of things, and I was like, okay, this is totally geeky of me, but you guys know that in the past, definitely more in the past than I do now, just because I don't have a ton of time for it right now, but I used to play the online game World of Warcraft a lot, and that's actually where Tim and I met. So I think that that's probably the primary reason why that game has stayed in our lives, is because it's sentimental. But even still now, sometimes we play with my son Salem, so it's a fun thing for us to do together as a family. So I was thinking about, okay, well that game is full of monsters, and it's something that's kind of near and dear to my heart because, like I said, for the sentimental reasons. I was looking at pictures of things, and there's this one character in the game, and his name is Illidan, and he used to be a bad guy, and now he's not necessarily a good guy, but he's like helping the storyline progress in the way of the heroes of the game instead of the bad side. And he's what's called a demon hunter, and he started out as an elf, and then he kind of played with the fire and he kind of turned bad, but now he's trying to help hunt demons. Anyway, I'm going to put a picture up here for you. This is my inspiration picture that I chose for this polish because look at those colors. Those colors are just so cool, and I was like, yes, that sounds like such a fun challenge. Let's see if I can do it. So how the Polish Pickup works is the shop is only live for 4 days of the month. The first Friday through Monday, basically. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then that's the only time you can get this polish, like ever. So that's the only tricky thing. I mean, not tricky, but it's maybe the only downside about this, but it also makes it really fun because each of these brands is coming out with something new for this very limited time each month. The other nice thing is they charge a flat shipping of $3 no matter what you buy. You know, you could pick up 10 polishes from 10 different brands. It's only going to cost you $3. And you know, you have all these different brands giving you a bunch of different creations for monsters and mythical creatures. So I just think it's a blast over there. Even if you don't plan on purchasing any polish, I definitely recommend that you follow the Facebook group. It's just a fun, really fun community of people just like you who really love nail polish. So anyway, this was my picture, and so let me go ahead and show you the polish now that I created. So if you don't play the game, you won't really know why that's why I wanted to explain it to you about who this character is. Anyway, a phrase that he says, or said previously, you would hear it in the game. He would say, "You are not prepared." So I just knew when I saw his picture that that would be the name of the polish. And so basically this polish it starts out as this fuchsia, but it's a multi-chrome, and so it's gonna shift from the fuchsia to a pretty strong golden green. And I don't know if the lights in here are really lending for you to be able to see that right now, but I'm definitely gonna show it to you in the photos. And so this was just, it was so fun for me because I was like, can I get a fuchsia and green polish? And it actually worked out, and I was just really, really excited about it. I also put a bunch of things in here. There's glitters, there's emerald glitters, there's emerald flakies. We have multi-chrome flakies that shift pretty much the same color shift as the base of this polish, but it's going from red to copper to gold to green. And then we have neon matte green glitters in here. So much fun stuff, and for my first experience making a polish or a polish pickup, I've just been having such a fun time, and kind of the camaraderie in the group between all the makers is just extra fun too. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you now. I like this best of 3 coats. I find it really helps to build up the dimension in the polish, so you're getting a really nice strong shift and you're getting more glitters on there and all that stuff. So if you're interested in getting this, don't forget there's only a very specific place that you can get it next Friday. So on next Saturday, I can remind you guys because the sale will still be going on next Saturday, but I wanted to go ahead and show it to you this week and just remind you that that event is coming up next Friday. Anyway, that's it. Let's go ahead and swatch it. Okay, so next up we have a neutral polish, and look at this. This is just a super bright white out white from Pure Ice. And I picked this up at the same time that I picked up their Halloween polishes, and I thought, well, let's go ahead and try this out. Let's see how good this white is. It's called Superstar, and it's really good. It's really good. I showed this, I think, on Snapchat, and one of you were telling me that it gets really thick after a little while, as white polishes sometimes do, especially if you're using them a lot. You know, the more you go in and out of a polish, the more air it's getting in there and all that stuff. So anyway, it is really good. It's lovely. So I did 2 coats on this. It's not quite like 100% one and done, but this is really good for a white. So I really like this. You guys know I've recommended the Crayola one recently to you, but this one's pretty good too. A big difference between the two, I think, would be, you know, do you prefer that really wide brush on the Sally Hansen Crayola one, or do you like this slightly thinner brush? I would say this is a pretty good medium-sized brush. It's not as thin as Essie, but it's definitely on the thinner side compared to what some other brands are doing right now. So anyway, this is Superstar. Let's go ahead and take a look. So I do have a subscriber question for you this week. Thanks you guys for submitting your questions. If you ever had a question you want it answered, leave it in the Swatchfest video because each week I try to answer a question from the previous week. So this time, Amy, S-Q-U-I-E, Amy, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but you ask, have you ever used up a whole polish, and if so, which one? So it's kind of appropriate that we just finished swatching the white because yes, I have used up black and white polishes. Honestly, there's so many polishes that I have that I love that I just don't wear most of them that many times, but white and black polishes I have used up, and specifically the ones I've used up are Pretty Serious Absence and Presence. Those are the black and white polishes, which are just really great, basically one coat polishes. The black is definitely a one coat and the white is very nearly, but you guys, it's so hard to get a one coat, especially because, you know, given, you know, human error can make something that would be a one coater maybe not be one coat just because of the way that you swiped your brush sometimes. So anyway, it's pretty much as close as you're gonna get. I've completely gone through those bottles, so I don't even have them anymore. I do reference them to you guys all the time. The other black polish that I've completely gone through is a painted polish. There we go. A painted polish black called Stamped in Black. That's incredibly black and pigmented too. That one is so pigmented that when I go to take it off, it's actually hard for me to get it all the way out of my cuticles and on the sides of my nails and stuff. But really, really pigmented blacks and whites are so good for nail art, and it's just such a great standard. Now that I'm making polish, I mean, I would repurchase the Pretty Serious ones forever. Now that I'm making polish, for me, like logically in my head, I'm like, well, I probably don't need to repurchase that because I can just make it. But the point is that I have used those ones completely up, and they're really, really great. If you want to try them, you guys know I love Pretty Serious. If you've never tried them before, they're an Australian brand and they have a really, really awesome price point for a 12 milliliter bottle. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, I have. But with all the other polishes that I have, it would be pretty hard for me to use up a specific color. I definitely have my favorites, but nothing that is so favorite that I want to wear it like every day and use it up. So anyway, speaking of favorites, we will have favorites videos coming up at the end of this year. I'm planning on doing my favorite mainstream polishes that were released this year and my favorite indie polishes that were released this year. If you have another favorite video suggestion that you really, really want to see, or like a roundup at the end of this year, make sure to leave it in the comments. Anytime you have any video you want to see from me, leave it in the comments because I do see them there and I make note of them, and I plan on making the videos that you guys want to see. That helps me kind of navigate my channel and steer it in the direction. So that is our subscriber question this week, and thanks to all of you who entered the Zoya giveaway last week. We had an astounding number of comments. So excited that all of you were interested in that little mini collab with Zoya and Henry Bendel. And the two winners, I said I was picking two winners, have been chosen and have been contacted. I have gotten the question a few times, how do you know if you're the winner? I contact you through YouTube. So that's how you will know. You'll get like a notification from me, a message from me, and that's how you know if you're my winner. So I usually don't publicly say this is the person's name because I just don't really, I mean, maybe the person doesn't really want to be out there like as the winner. You know, everybody feels different about these sorts of things. So anyway, that's that. Let's move on to the last two polishes. Okay, our glitter this week, well, we kind of had two glitters, huh? But I have another one from Color Club, and this is another one in that emoji collection. This one has a little lippy on it. It's so cute. It's called Smooch, and it has iridescent glitters in there, which are gorgeous. They're kind of larger hex iridescent glitters. We have pale pink, and then we have smoochy red lips. They're kind of like a pinky red. It's in a clear base, and it's really, really cute. I have to say the base in here is a little bit thick, so in order to get more glitters on there, the base would end up overwhelming the nails. So your best bet with this is to like stamp it on, or if you are not stamp it, sponge it on. You can go ahead and do some stamping with this polish, or just, you know, pick things out with a toothpick or something. But anyway, it's really cute. I think I like the one from last week a little bit more, the one with all the different emojis, but this is really cute too. So let's go ahead and swatch it. Okay, you guys, so my A+ polish this week is another polish that's going to be featured in the polish pickup on October 6th. So that's why it took so long to explain the first time when I was talking about the Moonshine Mani polish, because the same explanation goes for this polish. Now you just don't have to hear it again. But same thing, this is limited just to that website on those 4 days, so if you want it, make sure you're there. So this polish is from Seche Gifted, and you guys know that I reviewed one from her last month for the polish pickup. This one is totally different. This is a linear holographic. It's like this charcoal gray with purple in it is the base, and then it has pink shimmer, like a pink shifty shimmer, and then beautiful chameleon shifty flakies. I mean, it's just making it hard to breathe. This is so gorgeous. It's shifting between like a pink to a green to a blue. There might even be like a little bit of copper in there. This is so stunning. So this polish is called Hydra of Lerna, and the inspiration photo, I'll put up the inspiration photo for this one as well. This is beautiful, deep gray, kind of purple, murky looking Hydra. And I mean, if that sounds interesting to you guys, go check out that Facebook group because it's so fun. The different inspirations that everybody thinks to come up with. I mean, there are some really fun, random monsters in the group this month. It's really, really cool. So definitely go take a look at that, you guys. So we're gonna swatch this at 2 coats. It's absolute Seche Gifted buttery perfection. Swatch is so great in 2 coats. Oh, hi, Joy. What's so exciting? Are you so excited? She got kind of mad at me when I took all that lip gloss off. Anyway, so yes, let's go ahead and swatch it. Joy's got my mortar and pestle for grinding my pigments. Grinding the more tricky pigments. No, you don't have that one? Oh, you're gonna drink out of your big cup? Oh, you're making a delicious beverage? Oh, are you making a smoothie? All right, you guys, well, I better go. Time to play with this little one. I hope you're having a super day. Thanks for stopping by for Swatchfest. I hope you come back for some of the videos I have in store for you this next week. Thanks to everyone who came out to the launch of the Frights Camera Action collection yesterday, our Halloween Moonshine Mani collection. I'm so excited that you're loving it, and Honor's so excited that you're loving her limited edition shade as well. So, you guys, that is everything. That's our whole Swatchfest. I hope you had some fun hanging out with me today. I was so thrilled to get so many snaps from you guys last week showing me what you did during Swatchfest, so keep them coming. I hope you have a great week, and I love you guys so much. Thanks for giving me some of your time, and thanks for making me feel great about loving nail polish, and I hope I make you feel the same way too. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to enter this week's giveaway. Let me know what your A+ polish of the week is, and I will see you back for the next video. Take care, guys. Bye!